Justin Herbert had another 300-yard game and 3 more touchdown passes and provided the winning score with his feet. A rookie in just his 5th NFL game, he led the Chargers in nearly every conceivable way Sunday and in a way that, not long ago, would have seemed inconceivable. Herbert was the Chargers' leading rusher, setting a franchise record for a quarterback, playing the same position that stout-armed, cement-footed Philip Rivers commanded for the previous 14 seasons. A whole lot of Herbert and just enough of everything else lifted the Chargers to a 39-29 victory over Jacksonville at SoFi Stadium. But for all his glaring examples of brilliance, all the highlights and moments of wow, Herbert impressed his head coach for an entirely different reason. The skill and the physical part of this, we know that he has that, Lynn said. I'm excited about the way he's growing mentally and how his team is responding to him as a young leader. The Chargers needed all the leadership they could find to outlast a Jaguars team that entered having lost 5 in a row and now sits at 1-6, tied for the second worst record in the league. In their previous 2 games, the Chargers blew 17-point, second-quarter leads in losses at Tampa Bay and New Orleans. Against Jacksonville, they opened a 16-0 edge early in the second quarter before giving it all back and then some. The Jaguars went ahead 21-16 and 29-22 in the third quarter before Herbert led the Chargers back by scoring 17 consecutive points over the game's final 17 minutes. That was growth, Lynn said. We could have easily said, here we go again. I love the way the team fought back and took control of that football game. The win snapped a 4-game losing streak for the Chargers and was the first of Herbert's career. He finished 27 of 43 for 347 yards. His touchdown passes went to tight ends Donald Parham Jr. and Virgil Green, and wide receiver Jalen Guyton. Parham has caught 2 passes in his career, both from Herbert and both for touchdowns. The connection with Guyton covered 70 yards. The two hooked up for a 72-yard score in Week 4. It's an awesome feeling, especially with the way things have happened over the past few weeks, Herbert said. It's good for us to go out and execute and play a full game. How good was the rookie Sunday? He eventually proved to be stunning on a day when, at times, he seemed shaky. Herbert missed on a handful of early passes but never backed off. The Chargers wound up dominating in first downs 29-15, and total yards 484-294, and held the ball for nearly 10 more minutes. With the game in doubt in the second half, Herbert guided the offense to scores on 4 consecutive possessions, 3 touchdowns and a field goal. It would have been 5 straight had Michael Badgley not missed a 48-yard field goal. So instead of experiencing another gut-churning defeat, it was the Chargers who staged comebacks, from 5 and later 7 points down.